اهلا بيكم، محدثكم دكتور عبد الغني فؤاد حسين. لو كنت شفتني قبل كده او لسه اول مره تشوفني، انا محاسب قانوني خبره 18 سنه في هذا المجال. قدرت اكون منظومه ماليه ومنظومه تسويقيه ومنظومه اداريه اقدر من خلالها بعد 18 سنه انقل لك مجموعه من المحاضرات اللي تقدر تتابعها في هذه السلسله. تقدر تستمع لكل هذه العناصر، والاهم من ده كله تقدر تكسب المال. ده الجديد في 2024.
Do you know what makes the difference between good and great sales teams? That tools they use. This is Odoo Calm, a great tool to organize sales activities, automate tasks, and empower teams with customer daily. With Odoo Calm, you can drag and drop your opportunities through every stage of the pipeline. It's that easy. You can schedule meetings, calls, or tasks in just a click. See an overview of today's meetings and next activities. Call your prospects directly from the app. Once you get more information about an opportunity, just click on it. Send emails from within the opportunity. Makes it incredibly easy to track all of your opportunities, actions, and history. With Odoo Calm, you don't need to record data manually in the system. Emails are automatically integrated, and the VoIP integration allows you to make calls directly from the opportunities record. Your schedule is also synchronized with Odoo Calendar and your mobile phone tar. Help keep you organized. Use Odoo Calm along with all your other Odoo apps on your smartphone or tablet. Odoo's reporting functions provide greater insight into your individual and team performance. Drill down into any data points you'd like to compare. Create pivot tables to better analyze your pipeline in just a few clicks. The Odoo Calm app is fully integrated with others business applications like the commerce, marketing, sales, key signature, emailing, etc. Design professional quotes in under a minute. Create visually engaging email campaigns. Automate frequent actions and follow-ups with a marketing automation app. Sign contracts easily with Odoo signature. Odoo helps thousands of businesses spend more time focusing on their sales opportunities and less time on unnecessary manual data entry. Odoo Calm, the Calm that salespeople love. Try it. Hello doers, it's time to focus on Odoo Calm application now. Calm or customer relationship management is a process interactions with leads and customers and compiles all that info in one place. Different range of communication channels. They can be pretty handy for a variety of roles for the customer facing. Roles like SALCORMs provide a more holistic picture of the customer journey and help plan or ask all activities. And on that back end, Crumbs can analyze vast amounts of information such as web visits, purchase history, attributed revenue, and more at an increasing scale over time. Now, here at Stealthy Wood Wet, use Odoo Calm pipeline to track leads and opportunities as they progress through the various stages of our sales flow. Odoo Calm also keeps track client info for us and helps us see where we stand with customers. So this is the main Calm dashboard. Now by default, Odoo has various stages in it that are shown in Kanban view. Also by default, Odoo only shows the opportunities currently assigned to you, as indicated by the My Pipeline filter appear in the search bar. Of course, if I click on that X right there, boom, all of the opportunities are appearing now, and as you can see, we have different stages. Themselves are each customizable and wet. Even have the option to add additional stages as well if we'd like to customize. Any of these stages over here, we'd simply actually hover over them and select this little gear icon that appears now. We have a couple options when you click that we have the option to fold, edit automations, and delete. If we select the fold stage, look at that. Boom! It's folded the stage right there. In the command view, which means it's just hidden, and to unfold it, we just select it there and boom, it's back to normal. If we reopen that gear icon up here, I want to show you something. Look at that inside this menu. If we select edits, we're given a bunch of options to customize a few other things related to this stage, like if it's a one stage or folded. But for now, let's select that X. Over here, great, going back into the menu. I want to talk about automations over here now. What can you do in here? Well, inside of here, we can customize a fully automated workflow with pre-configured automation rules for this stage. Don't worry, we'll get into all of that in a different video. For now, let's click back into our pipeline because I want to talk about more stuff over here now. From here on the far right over here, do you see that there's a plus stage button? This can be used to add a new stage to the pipeline, so let's click on that right now, and it's giving us the option. Give it a title, so we're going to click second proposition right there. Boom, we have our stage now. We can place it wherever we want to in our pipeline. For this, let's drag it over to where it sounds like it would belong after first proposition, and before one. Boom, we've created a new stage, all right, but we've made stages now. Let's take a look at a couple of different ways an opportunity can be created for these stages now. First, we could click on any of these plus signs above one of these stages, and doing so allows us to create an actual opportunity within that specific stage. For instance, the qualified one over here will appear inside of here after I fill out this form, and if I wanted to, I can discard this and instead do a new one up here by selecting new in the top left, creating an opportunity in the new stage. And let's do that. So from here, we're going to enter the organization or opportunity, so let's select, in our case, Abigail Abbey for short now, since this customer is already in our database. The rest of the information has been automatically input in the fields below right there. But if this was a new customer, we'd have to input things such as the email and the phone number. If we had those manually, of course, up next, we'll give this opportunity a more opportunity just so it'll be easier to recognize as it moves through the pipeline and it's easier for me to find. So we're going to type in Abby wants 200 lamps. Great. Why does she want them wet? Don't know now. Since our lamps are $10 a piece, let's enter an expected revenue off to $22,000 because math. Great, and I could also change this at any time if I want to. Also, I want to make this opportunity a priority, which I can actually designate with these star icons over here and give it the 2 stars for a high priority. And with everything in place, we select add, and look at that. Just like that, Odoo has added our opportunity to the new stage and presented us with a fresh opportunity to fill out if we needed, but we're good for now, so we're going to close this out. And there it is. Look at that. Now I'm noticing something on a lot of these, and what is it, Odoo's? It's a grey lit clock icon. What does that mean? Well, that represents an activity that can be assigned to the opportunity you'll see. Opportunities have different icons on this spot on their cards some represent. A phone call, others a scheduled activity, and if we click on that clock icon such as the one for Abby, we have the option to schedule an activity which prompts us to pop up inside of this pop-up when we click the activity type drop down over. Here we have the option to change it to meeting reminder, couple other ones such. As a call now, I want to make a quick note for this. It's important to know that the fields on the activity form will vary depending on the chosen activity type. Some of them disappeared and appeared, for instance, with a call. We can add a summary, like in our case it want 2 times the order, great, we can. Also add a due date in the event that we want to make sure this gets done in a time new manner so our customers isn't kept waiting. They're going to select something like Saturday. I'm going to make them come in on a Saturday and 4. Now we also have an assigned to field over here, and I'm going to keep this activity assigned to Mitchell admin for now also. If I have any notes, I can log them right here, like rich person, and we're done now. Below these fields, once everything's been done, I have the option to open calendar schedule and mark is done. In schedule, next, and cancel, now marking. The activity as done over here would mean that I've already done the activity, and I'm just logging it in the database. For now, we're actually just going to click open calendar and something cool happens. Look at that Odoo as we basically open the calendar and I can specify a date and a time for this activity on calendar view. From here, we'll select the date and time slot in the future. Now, this is happening on Saturday, so why don't we do something tomorrow? Great, and you'll notice a pop window appeared. I'm going to keep the default settings for now, so I'm going to just hit save and close over. Here now, once that we do that, look at that our new activity is right there, and if we click into it, gives us some more information that we wanted along with the opportunity that it's associated with, as you could tell. Great. And when we return to the CRM pipeline over here, you'll notice something really cool happened right there. Boom, it's no longer that little gray clock. It's now a phone icon that represents the scheduled call that we just configured. Okay, now let's imagine that Abigail just told me they definitely want to get the deal done, knowing that I'm going to drag this over here to the qualified stage. We can quickly move an opportunity back and forth between stages whenever we want. And keep that in mind. You'll also notice that above each stage there are color-coded bars indicating how many opportunities in that stage, along with their current status. Now, for instance, the color green, it represents planned activities. We have yellow over here, which represents activities that are scheduled for today, could also be closer to like orange or something yellow. Orange, and finally red, which means you're overdue, Mitchell. Do not let this one get overdue. And finally gray, which represents no scheduled activities. Now, to the right of the activity bar, they're at huge number, and that is the projected expected revenue for that specific stage. That number instantly changes to adhere to any new opportunities that are added to or that you removed from that specific stage. And now I'm feeling kind of spicy. So if we click into AB's opportunity, we're taken to the opportunities form. Now from here we can check out and adjust all sorts of things, like the probability of winning this for. Example, which Odoo calculated for us by the way, but we'll cover that in another video, so stay tuned for that now below. These fields, we have a couple of tabs. First up is internal notes, where I could leave notes for my sales team regarding this opportunity, and if we click Extra tab, there's a lot of information right there and tons of additional fields. Some are related to contact information of the client, while others are focused on marketing and tracking. We can even move this opportunity to another stage from we go up to the top right and we select where it goes. AB's moving forward, so we're at the proposition stage. Oh, and guess what orders? I just got a quick phone call, and it turns out my hunch was right. They do want double their order. Knowing that, let's quickly adjust this opportunity info to reflect that change. So let's change the title to Abby wants 400 lamps, and because it's double this, has also doubled over here. Boom, look at that Odooers now as we just saw this. This change was actually a second proposition, so let's select our new stage for second proposition up there. And just like we did before, our pipeline is now completely up to date. If we go back over here, I look at that Odooers. I know that is a lot to take in at once. So how about you let all of this new CRM information marinate a little, and we'll reconnect in next video to go over even more cool stuff found in the CRM app. Sound good? Of course it does. It's so nice to see you again here at my company, as you always know the name Stealthy Wood. We're great at closing. We love nurturing opportunities all day. Way from small leads into fully grown. Unfortunately, deals don't always work out. The successes and failures are thanks to Odoo CRM. We can track our wins and our losses better and more easily, even though losing deals is tough. Tracking why they were lost is extremely important. This information will help us avoid similar losses in the future, and it also improves our overall selling strategy moving forward. Now, let's see how easy it is to track wins and losses in Odoo. So here we are on our CRM dashboard. As usual, I see all of the opportunities that are currently assigned to me, but let's open and so if I click on, let's say this one inside of the proposition stage, let's say this customer has finally accepted our offer. We wore them down, they'd like. Fantastic, that is win. So we can go ahead and mark it as one, and if I just, it's that easy. And now this opportunity has a shiny new banner, and it's been moved to the one stage, as we can see up. Now I could still edit the opportunity at any time, even after it has been. But I don't really want to save anything like that, so let's go back over here to, if we go back over onto the dashboard, we can see our opportunity is still inside of the one stage of our pipeline. I could have also clicked and dragged the opportunity into the one stage from that Kanban view, and it would have had the if for some reason I didn't mean to mark this opportunity as one. I can also just move it back to the previous stage. As we can see, it no longer has the one. Sometimes deals don't work out. That's just part of doing business. Maybe this customer backed out of a deal for one reason or another. It's not your fault. When I mark this opportunity as lost here, we'll enter a reason for the loss from a drop-down menu of pre-configured, and you can pretty much select anything here, or I can also create a new reason directly from here simply by typing in the reason, and then clicking the Create. I'm going to, type turnaround. Time was too long, they're impatient, and that's fine now. I can edit this loss. Reason by clicking this pop-up window. If you can't do this, talk to your administrator anyways. Let's go back. To our opportunity and market is lost. Our opportunities lost reasons by going. Directly into configurations lost, we're just going to cancel this, you. You do need certain access. Rights in order to create or configure. Lost reasons and in order to do so. You're going to pretty much need to. Select these types of options now. I can. Anywhere within some of these things. Like if you want to provide additional details about a particular loss, and then you're also able to submit it. Now we'll see a red lost banner on this. Opportunity, a very sad but at least you. And we'll learn from this in the future. So we're going to go back over to the... Now, if we hop back to our main dashboard, we'll notice that the newly lost opportunity is nowhere to be found. That's because Odoo automatically archives all lost opportunities, hiding them from your pipeline, keeping things If we want to find them, we can simply, and through this, the lost opportunities appear in the same stage they were in. This gives you more useful information as to when and why we lose some of these. Now, if we want to analyze all of our company's losses at once, Odoo makes it super easy to do that with the reporting feature. Now, to do so, we're going to go into reporting and we're going to click. And we're going to delete the creation date filter, and we're going to add and let's do a bar chart here just. Now, once they were here, we could see a nice visual summary of our losses over time. Right now, we're looking at the number of losses per week we could group this information by a multitude of things to analyze our sales performance. Custom group lost reason and apply web. Could group by this type of loss reason to see an overview of why we've lost. We could also do this by other types of filters, such as the stages, and if we group by a stage, we get to see where in our pipeline the sales team. Now we could do both of them at the same time too. As you can see now, we can also measurements. Let's say we want to see the expected revenue of our losses over time if we uncheck everything in group. And this time we go ahead and we select and expected revenue because we like to keep track of revenue and a line chart. We could do it just like that and isn't. By accurately and efficiently tracking all of our wins and losses over time, we'll learn exactly where and how we can improve and thereby fostering the growth of our business. That's all for now, doers. And remember, it's Odoo, not Oh Don't. what makes the difference between good and great sales teams. Their tools they use. This is Odoo Calm, a great tool to organize sales activities, automate tasks, and empower teams with customer daily. With Odoo Calm, you can drag and drop your opportunities through every stage of the pipeline. It's that easy. You can schedule meetings, calls, or tasks in just a click. See an overview of today's meetings and next activities. Call your prospects directly from the app. Once you get more information about an opportunity, just click on it. Send emails from within the opportunity. Makes it incredibly easy to track all of your opportunities, actions, and history. With Odoo Calm, you don't need to record data manually in the system. Emails are automatically integrated, and the VoIP integration allows you to make calls directly from the opportunities record. Your schedule is also synchronized with Odoo Calendar and your mobile phone to help keep you organized. Use Odoo Calm along with all your other Odoo apps on your smartphone or tablet. Odoo's reporting functions provide greater insight into your individual and team performance. Drill down into any data points you'd like to compare. Create pivot tables to better analyze your pipeline in just a few clicks. The Odoo Calm app is fully integrated with others business applications like the commerce, marketing, sales, key signature, emailing, etc. Design professional quotes in under a minute. Create visually engaging email campaigns. Automate frequent actions and follow-ups. With a marketing automation app. Sign contracts easily with Odoo signature. To helps thousands of businesses spend more time focusing on their sales opportunities and less time on unnecessary manual data entry. Odoo Calm. Over the course of 21 lectures, we will discuss Odoo Calm, keep opportunities within view, how to leverage your Calm for better sales pipeline analysis, win-loss analysis, and optimization, how to manage a sales team members in Odoo Calm. Odoo Calm, how to use leads, opportunities. Odoo Calm, generate leads opportunities. What is lead enrichment? And how can automation elevate your lead enrichment process? Leads, opportunities, quotes. Odoo Calm software. Assign leads with predictive lead scoring. Activity management, calls, tasks, events. Sales reporting, forecasting. Solutions. Using to manage subscriptions. Subscription management software. SaaS. How to improve your renewal rates. Upsell subscriptions. Odoo subscription. How to create reports for your sales team. Schedule and manage alerts in Dynamics. Odoo Crawl. Rental management. Development planning and strategies. Mastering customer relationship management. Case study 1. Mastering customer relationship management. Case study. The that salespeople love. Try it today at Odoo Calm.